A smirk in the boardroom, your words ignored. A glance that cuts, respect, slips away. You've felt it. In the silence, their eyes turn cold. Something's wrong. Not them. You. Habits creep in. Silent thieves. Stealing your dignity. Every day. Unseen. Unstopped. Marcus whispers. Control your mind. Not their judgment. Not their scorn. What's breaking you? Which habit betrays? Pause now. Look within. 7 traps wait. They destroy respect. Instantly. Before we uncover them, a story. One man's file. A man stands alone. Office hums around him. Colleagues laugh nearby. He joins their circle. Words spill too fast. A co-worker's secret shared. Laughter masks the truth. Trust begins to crumble. He feels it happen. Eyes shift, grow cold. They nod, but distance. His voice grows hollow. Night falls. He sits. Desk lamp flickers dimly. Seneca's words echo soft. Greatness treads rough paths. He stares at papers. His own flaws glare. Gossip didn't bond. It broke something vital. Air breathes. Decides. No more careless words. A vow in silence. Respect starts with dignity. Like a cracked mirror. Words reflect your truth. 7 Abi destroy respect. Let's face them now. If you see yourself, write it down. For you, Lesson 1. Gossiping. You sit at lunch. The table hums loud. Colleagues lean in close. A co-worker's name drops. Her mistake, her fight. You add a detail. Laughter erupts around you. It feels like belonging. Your voice grows bold. Another secret spills out. His divorce, her failure. The group nods, grins. You're in the circle. But something twists inside. A flicker of doubt. Is this really connection? You've been here before. Words flow too easy. They taste like power, but they're hollow, fleeting. Gossip seems so small. A harmless office game. Everyone does it, right? Yet you know better. You've felt the sting, your name in whispers. A smirk behind you. Trust shattered in silence. Each word you speak, it chips at respect. They laugh with you now, but they watch you. Will you betray them? You've seen it unfold. A friend spoke too much. The room turned cold. His voice lost weight. No one trusted him. Gossip doesn't bond. It breaks something vital. You crave their approval, but lose their faith. The damage creeps slow. Colleagues guard their words. They smile, but retreat. You're no longer safe. Meetings pass you by. Your ideas fade unheard. Respect slips unnoticed. You've felt this pain. Someone crossed your line, spoke when you weren't there. That betrayal lingers, doesn't it? You swore you'd rise, not sink like them, yet here you are, adding fuel to whispers, seeking a cheap thrill, but it costs you. Every careless word, it builds a wall. They see you now, not as a leader, but as a risk. You've lost their ear, because you spoke too much. Think back to yesterday. The break room chatter. You shared a rumor. It felt like nothing, but eyes shifted slightly. A colleague stepped back. You didn't notice then, but you feel it now. That silent judgment. They don't trust you, not with their thoughts, not with their respect. Gossip feels like control, but it's a trap. You seek to fit in, yet you stand alone. The table grows quiet. When you walk away, they whisper about you, just as you did. You've known this truth. Words don't build trust. They tear it down. You want to be strong, but strength is silence, not in petty talk. You've lost too much. Respect isn't given. It's earned through dignity. Each time you speak, you choose your path. Will you break trust or hold it sacred? The choice is yours, but it's not small. Gossip steals your power. It dims your light. You've felt the weight of being dismissed, of being unseen. Don't add to it. Stop the cycle now. You're better than this. You've always known it. But habits pull hard. They cloud your mind. They make you weak. You don't want that. You want control. You want respect. But it starts here, with what you say, or choose not to. You've shared too much. The words hang heavy. They linger in air. Colleagues nod, but pause. Their trust phrase thin. You feel it now. A crack in respect. Gossip's damage runs deep. It's not just words. It's a silent betrayal. You've been the victim, heard your name whispered, felt that sharp pain. When trust was broken, yet you do it. You join the chatter, seeking a fleeting bond, but it's a lie. The group feels close, until you leave the room. Then they turn on you. Just as you turned, you've seen it happen. A co-worker spoke freely, shared a private fault. The team pulled back. His voice grew small. No one sought him. He stood alone, unseen. Gossip builds no strength. It erodes your dignity. You want to lead, to command real respect. But words betray you. They make you small. Think of last week. The hallway conversation. You shared a rumor. It felt so light, but eyes grew wary. A friend stepped back. You brushed it off, but it wasn't nothing. That moment cost you a piece of trust. They don't confide now. They guard their secrets. You're on the outside because of your words. Seneca knew this truth. Greatness treads rough paths. Gossip is the easy road. It's weak, not wise. You felt the pull to join the talk, to feel included. But it's a trap. Each word you speak, it dims your power. You crave their respect, but lose it daily. You've known the cost. A colleague's cold glance. A meeting without you. Your voice ignored. Gossip fuels this loss. It's a slow poison. You don't see it. Until respect is gone. You've sworn to change, to rise above pettiness. But habits hold tight. They cloud your judgment. They steal your control. You want to be strong, to stand unmoved. But strength starts here, in what you say, or hold in silence. You've lost enough. Respect isn't cheap. It's forged in restraint. Each time you gossip, you choose your worth. Will you break faith, or guard it fiercely? The choice feels small, but it shapes you. Gossip isn't connection. It's a weak man's crutch. You're better than this. You've always known it, but the pull is strong. The need to belong. It blinds you still. You've felt the weight of being dismissed, of being unheard. Don't feed that pain. Stop the words now. Choose silence over betrayal. You want respect. It begins with you. You can stop this. The chatter pulls hard, but you're not weak. Pause before you speak. Ask one simple question. Does this build trust? Most times, it doesn't. Redirect the conversation now. Say, let's not judge, or shift the topic. It's not about them. It's about your dignity. You've seen the contrast. The gossip spreads rumors. His words cut deep. He seeks quick approval, but loses all respect. The Stoic stands apart. He guards his words. His silence speaks louder. He earns true faith. You've met that man. His presence commands attention, not because he talks, but because he listens. His restraint builds power. You want that strength. It's within your reach. Start today, right now. When the table buzzes, when secrets tempt you, choose to stay unmoved. Say less, mean more. It's not easy. Habits die hard, but each small choice, it forges your character. You've failed before, spoken when you shouldn't, felt the shame after. That gnawing regret, let it fuel you. Note drag you down. You're not that man, not anymore, not now. You've sworn to rise, to reclaim your control. Each time you pause, you build a wall, not of distance, but of quiet strength. They'll notice it. The way you hold, the way you choose. Silence over betrayal. You felt the shift. When someone held back, didn't join the gossip, their presence grew heavy. You respected them more. Be that man now, not the one who falls into petty traps. You've lost enough. Respect is hard won, but easily broken. One careless word, it's all it takes. You know this truth. You've lived its pain. Don't repeat the cycle. Break it right here. You want to lead, to stand unmoved. It starts with silence. Not empty, but full. Full of dignity. Full of respect. You've got one shot. Each moment you speak, choose words that build, not ones that break. You're not a follower, not swayed by chatter. You're a stoic now. Your path is clear. Gossip steals your light. Silence gives it back. Words don't bond. They break trust. Choose better today. You'll feel the difference. Respect begins with you. Lesson 2. Passive-aggressive behavior. Why hide your anger? A text sits unanswered. You type, fine, whatever. Sarcasm drips like poison. You feel it boil, but you won't speak. Silence becomes your weapon. A cold shoulder given. You've done this before. Snarky comments, veiled jabs. It feels like control, but it's not strength. You're avoiding the truth. Something bothers you deeply, yet you bury it. You choose petty games. A coworker slights you. You smile, but seethe. I'm fine, you lie. Your tone betrays you. They sense the anger, but can't name it. You've left them guessing. That's your intent, right? To keep them off balance. But you're the one, losing your own dignity. You've felt this trap. A friend's sharp remark. It stung, but unclear. You questioned your worth. Their silence screamed loud. You hated that pain, yet you mirror it. You drop subtle hints, hoping they'll decode you. They don't. They won't. You're building a wall, not of strength, but weakness. You've seen it play out. A colleague is snide email. Must be nice, huh? Everyone felt the tension. No one respected him. His words lost weight. Passive aggression breeds mistrust. It clouds your presence. You want to be heard, but this pushes them away. Think of last night, a fight with your partner. You said, do whatever. Your voice was ice. You meant to wound, but it wounded you. They pulled back further. You felt more alone. That's the real cost. You lose their trust. You lose your voice. You've known this cycle. Anger festers in silence. It grows. It consumes. You think it's power, but it's self-destruction. You've sworn to change, to face the pain, but habits cling tight. They twist your words. They steal your clarity. You want to stand tall, to command true respect. But this behavior betrays. It makes you small. You've felt the weight of being misunderstood, of being dismissed. Don't add to it. Speak what you mean, or hold your silence. Not out of spite, but out of strength. You're not a child. No need for games. You're a stoic now. Your truth is enough. You've played this game. Hid your truth behind a smirk, a shrug. It feels like armor, but it's a cage. Your anger stays trapped, festering in the dark. You think they'll guess what's eating you alive. They don't. They can't. You've built a maze of half-spoken truths. Each jab you throw, it pushes them further. You've seen the fallout. A friend's cold silence. No explanation, just distance. It left you hollow, questioning what went wrong. That pain cut deep, yet you repeat it. You drop a hint. Nice job, I guess. Your voice drips venom. You want them to feel the weight you carry, but they only see a man too weak to speak his truth. You felt this loss. Respect slips through cracks. Your words create them. Colleagues avoid your gaze. They tire of games. You're not a puzzle. You're a burden now. Think of that moment. Your boss overlooked you. You muttered under breath. Typical, always the same. You thought it clever, but it cost you. They heard the bitterness. Your presence shrank small. You've known this trap. Passive aggression feels safe. It dodges confrontation, but it's not control. It's surrender to fear. You're scared to speak, to face the conflict, so you hid behind sarcasm's flimsy shield. Epictetus saw this clear. How you react matters, not what they do. Your response defines you. You've sworn to rise, to reclaim your voice, but habits pull hard. They twist your intent. They steal your power. You want to be strong, to stand unmoved. But strength is honesty, not veiled resentment. You've lost enough. Trust isn't built on snide remarks, silence. It's forged in clarity. You felt the weight of being ignored, of being unseen. Don't feed that pain. Speak what you feel, or let it go. Not with a jab, but with quiet dignity. You're not a shadow, hiding in half-truths. You're a stoic now. Your words hold weight. Choose them with care, or choose none at all. You can break free. The urge to jab, it pulls you hard, but you're not weak. Pause. When anger rises, ask, what's my truth? Speak it, clear, calm, or let it pass, not with cold silence, but with quiet strength. You've seen the contrast. The passive man stings. His sarcasm cuts deep. He seeks to wound, but loses all respect. The stoic stands firm. He speaks his mind, or holds his peace. His honesty builds trust. You've met that man. His words carry weight, not because he's loud, but because he's true. His presence demands dignity. You want that power. It's yours to claim. Start now, this moment. When tension sparks up, when words tempt you, choose to be direct. Say, this bothers me. It's not easy. Fear grips you tight. But each clear word, it forges your character. You've failed before, dropped a snarky line, felt the regret after, that bitter aftertaste. Let it drive you, not pull you back. You're not that man. Not anymore. Not now. You've sworn to rise, to reclaim your voice. Each time you speak, you build a bridge, not of games, but truth. They'll feel the shift, the way you stand, the way you choose. Honesty over resentment. You've seen it work. A colleague spoke plain. This isn't working. The room grew still. Respect grew in silence. Be that man now, not the one who hides behind a veiled jab. You've lost too much. Trust is hard won, but easily shattered. One bitter remark, it's all it takes. You know this pain. You've lived its weight. Don't repeat the cycle. Break it right here. You want to lead, to stand, unmoved. It starts with clarity, not clouded by spite. You've felt the cost of being misunderstood, of being pushed away. Don't feed that loss. Speak what you mean, or hold your ground, not out of anger, but out of dignity. You're not a shadow, playing petty games. You're a stoic now. Your truth is enough. Choose words that heal, not ones that wound. Passive aggression breaks you. Honesty makes you whole. Lesson 3. Never taking responsibility. A man sits late. Office lights dim low. His screen shows failure. Promotion passed him by. He clenches his jaw. It's not my fault. The boss, the system, always someone else's error. You've heard this voice, blaming the world outside. Deadlines missed, tasks undone. It's them, not me. He points at others. Excuses pile like stones. Each one feels light, but they bury him. You've been this man. Our project fell apart. You said, They failed. Not, I could have done. It felt like relief, dodging the sharp pain of owning your part. But relief is fleeting. The truth creeps in. You've seen it before. A coworker shirks blame. His team grows distant. No one trusts him. His words lose power. He stands alone now. You've felt this trap. Blaming feels like freedom, but it's a chain. It binds your growth. You want to rise, to command real respect. But excuses weaken you. They steal your control. Think of last month. A friend needed you. You didn't show up. Life got busy, you said, but you chose poorly. You saw their hurt, a flicker of distrust. You brushed it off, but it wasn't nothing. That moment cost you a piece of faith. They don't rely now. They guard their plans. You're on the outside because you dodged truth. You've known this cycle. Blaming spares the ego, but it kills your strength. You think it protects, but it exposes weakness. You've sworn to change, to face your faults. But habits hold tight. They cloud your vision. They make you small. You want to lead, to stand unmoved. But leadership is ownership, not shifting the weight. You've lost enough. Respect isn't handed out. It's earned through truth. Each time you blame, you push trust away. You felt the sting of being dismissed, of being unseen. Don't add to it. Own what you did or didn't do. Not to please them, but to free yourself. You're not a victim, bound by others' faults. You're a stoic now. Your choice defines you. You've dodged the truth, blamed the world outside. It feels like escape, but it's a prison. Each excuse you make, it binds you tighter. You lose your power. You lose your voice. You've seen the cost. A leader points fingers. His team grows silent. No one follows him. His presence fades fast. Respect slips through excuses. You felt this pain when trust was broken. Someone shirked their part, left you to carry the weight of failure. Yet you do it. You shift the blame, hoping to stay safe. But safety is a lie. It steals your dignity. Think of that day. Your project fell short. You said, they didn't help. Not, I missed steps. You thought it worked, but eyes grew cold. Colleagues saw through you. Your words lost weight. You've known this trap. Blaming feels like armor, but it's paper thin. It crumbles under scrutiny. You want to be strong, to stand unmoved. But strength is ownership, not hiding from fault. Marcus knew this truth. Action advances action. My blame stalls your growth. It keeps you weak. You've sworn to rise, to face your flaws. But habits pull hard. They cloud your mind. They make you small. You've lost too much. Trust isn't built on excuse, deflection. It's forged in truth. You felt the weight of being dismissed, of being unheard. Don't feed that loss. Own your mistakes now, not to bow down, but to build strength. You've seen it work. A man admitted fault. I could have done better. The room grew still. Respect grew in silence. He stood taller then, not because he won, but because he dared. You want that courage. It's yours to take, but it starts here, with what you own, or choose to dodge. You've failed before, blamed when you shouldn't, felt the shame after. That gnawing regret. Let it fuel you, not drag you down. You're not that man. Not anymore, not now. You're a stoic now. Your faults don't define, your response does. Choose to stand tall, not to shift weight. Blame breaks your power. Ownership makes you whole. You can break free. The urge to blame, it grips you tight, but you're not weak. Pause when fault arises. Ask, what's my part? Own it, face it, not to please them, but to free yourself. You've seen the contrast. The blamer points fingers. His excuser pile high. He seeks to escape, but loses all respect. The Stoic stands firm. He owns his faults. His honesty builds trust. His presence grows heavy. You've met that man. His words hold power, not because he's perfect, but because he's true. His courage demands dignity. You want that strength. It's yours to claim. Start now, this moment. When failure stings you, when blame tempts you, choose to stand tall. Say, I could have done. It's not easy. Shame burns you deep, but each honest word, it forges your character. You've failed before, dodged when you shouldn't, felt the regret after, that bitter aftertaste. Let it drive you, not pull you back. You're not that man. Not anymore. Not now. You've sworn to rise, to reclaim your power. Each time you own, you build a bridge, not of weakness, but truth. They'll feel the shift, the way you stand, the way you choose. Honesty over excuses. You've seen it work. A colleague took blame. I missed the mark. The room grew quiet. Respect grew in silence. He stood stronger then, not because he lost, but because he owned. You want that courage. It's within your reach. But it starts here, with what you admit, or choose to dodge. You've lost too much. Trust is hard won, but easily broken. One flimsy excuse. It's all it takes. You know this pain. You've lived its weight. Don't repeat the cycle. Break it right now. You want to lead, to stand unmoved. It starts with ownership, not shifting the blame. You've felt the cost of being dismissed, of being unheard. Don't feed that loss. Own what you did or didn't do, not out of guilt, but out of strength. You're not a shadow, hiding from your faults. You're a Stoic now. Your truth is enough. Choose to rise now, not to fall again. Excuses break you. Ownership makes you whole. Lesson 4. Lack of basic hygiene. Your shirt is wrinkled, hair unkempt, breath stale. You walk into work, eyes flicker, then avert. You don't notice it, but they pull back. As subtle distance grows, you think it's nothing, just a rushed morning. But it's more than that. It's a cracked mirror, reflecting your inner state. You've let it slide, skipped a shower. Again, worn the same clothes. It feels like freedom. No one will care. But they do care. They see the neglect. It screams louder than words. You felt this judgment. A colleague's odor lingered. You avoided their desk. Not because you hated, but because it distracted. That's the silent cost. You lose their respect. You lose their trust. You've been this man. Thought, it's just today. But today becomes always. Habits form in silence. They dim your presence. You want to be seen, to command real dignity. But neglect betrays you. It makes you small. Think of that meeting. You arrived, disheveled. Your voice was strong, but eyes drifted away. They didn't hear you. They saw the mess. You brushed it off, but it wasn't nothing. That moment cost you a piece of influence. They don't lean in. They guard their space. You're on the outside because you didn't care. You've known this trap. Neglect feels like ease, but it's a weight. It pulls you down. You want to rise, to stand unmoved. But strength is discipline, not ignoring the basics. You've seen it play out. A man showed up, clothes pressed, hair neat. His presence filled rooms, not because he spoke, but because he cared. His effort earned respect. You felt the contrast. Someone's neglect repelled you. You didn't trust them. If they can't manage the small things, what else? That's what they think. When you let go, you've sworn to change, to hold yourself higher. But habits creep in. They cloud your effort. They steal your power. You want to lead, to be taken seriously. But it starts here, with how you present. You've lost enough. Respect isn't given. It's earned through care. Each time you neglect, you push trust away. You felt the sting of being overlooked, of being unseen. Don't feed that loss. Care for your body, not for their eyes, but for your dignity. Your mirror shows truth, but you look away. Clothes strewn, hair wild. You shrug, rush out. It's just one day, but one day grows. Neglect becomes your shadow. It clings to you. You walk through crowds, heads turn, then drop. They sense the neglect. A silent judgment forms. You felt this weight. Someone's appearance pushed you. You kept your distance, not out of cruelty, but out of instinct. That's what they do. When you let go, you've been this man. Thought. No one notices, but they always do. Your presence grows faint. You want to matter, to hold real respect. But neglect is a thief. It steals your dignity. Think of that moment. A client meeting fumbled. Your shirt was stained. You spoke with fire, but they didn't hear. They saw the chaos. You ignored the signs. But it cost you a chance to connect. They don't trust now. They see you as less. You're on the outside. Because you didn't care. You've known this trap. Neglect feels like freedom, but it's a cage. It traps your potential. Markers saw it clear. Your thoughts dye your soul. Neglect paints you small. It dims your light. You've sworn to rise, to reclaim your power. But habits hold tight. They blur your effort. They make you weak. You've seen the contrast. The careless man slouches. His odor fills space. He seeks respect, fails. His neglect screams loud. The stoic stands apart. His care reflects discipline. His presence commands trust. You've met that man. His effort speaks volumes. Not in words, but care. He's taken seriously. His dignity draws eyes. You want that strength. It's yours to claim. But it starts here, with small daily acts. You've failed before. Skipped the basics. Rushed. Felt the shame after. That quiet regret. Let it fuel you. Not drag you down. You're not that man. Not anymore. Not now. You've sworn to change. To hold yourself high. Each time you care, you build your worth. Not for their approval, but for your truth. They'll feel the shift. The way you present. The way you choose. Discipline over neglect. You've lost too much. Respect is hard won, but easily lost. One careless day. It's all it takes. You know this pain. You've lived its sting. Don't repeat the cycle. Break it right now. You can reclaim dignity. The urge to neglect. It pulls you down, but you're not weak. Start with small acts. Shower. Press your clothes. Comb your hair neat. It's not for them. It's for your strength. Your mirror reflects truth. Care for what's yours. You've seen the contrast. The slovenly man fades. His neglect repels trust. He speaks, "Nonna here." His presence lacks power. The stoic stands tall. His care shows discipline. His effort earns respect. He commands the room. You've met that man. His presence feels solid, not because he's vain, but because he's disciplined. His care reflects control. You want that weight. It's yours to forge. Begin today. Now. When morning tempts rush. When ease calls loud. Choose to prepare well. Dress with quiet pride. It's not about looks. It's about your truth. You've failed before. Rushed out, unkempt. Felties judge you. That silent rejection, let it drive you, not weigh you down. You're not that man. Not anymore. Not now. You've sworn to rise, to hold yourself high. Each time you care, you build your worth. Not for their approval, but for your truth. They'll feel the shift. The way you present, the way you choose. Discipline over neglect. You've lost too much. Respect is hard won, but easily lost. One careless day. It's all it takes. You know this pain. You've lived its sting. Don't repeat the cycle. Break it right now. You want to lead, to stand unmoved. It starts with care, not ignoring the mirror. You felt the cost of being dismissed, of being unseen. Don't feed that loss. Show up as you, whole, steady, strong. You're not a shadow, fading in neglect. You're a stoic now. Your effort is enough. A dirty mirror hides. Care reveals your strength. Lesson 5. Constant complaining. You mutter under breath. Traffic crawls. You curse. Work piles. You groan. Always like this, you say. The words slip easy. They feel like release, but they're a chain. Each gripe binds you. You've done this before. Whined about small things. Weather, boss, long lines. It seems like nothing. Everyone complains. Right? But pause right now. What's it really doing? You're draining your light. You've seen this man. He grumbles every day. Nothing's ever good enough. His voice grows heavy. People turn away. They tire of negativity. His presence feels small. You felt this weight. A friend's endless complaints. It pulled you down. You avoided their calls. That's the silent cost. You lose their respect. You lose their trust. You've been this man. Thought, it's just venting. But venting builds walls. It doesn't free you. You want to rise, to hold real dignity. But complaints betray you. They make you weak. Think of last week. A co-worker missed deadlines. You said, typical mess. Your voice was loud. You thought it bonded, but eyes rolled quietly. They didn't join in. You felt the shift. That moment cost you a piece of eye influence. They don't lean in. They guard their energy. You're on the outside because you spoke low. You've known this trap. Complaining feels like truth, but it's a crutch. It keeps you stuck. You want to lead, to stand unmoved. But strength is perspective, not dwelling on flaws. You've seen it play out. A man always grumbled. His team grew distant. No one sought him. His words lost power. You've felt this cycle. Negativity breeds more. It clouds your mind. It steals your control. You've sworn to change, to lift yourself higher. But habits cling tight. They twist your thoughts. They dim your presence. You want to be strong, to command real respect. But complaints erode it. They push trust away. You felt the sting of being dismissed, of being unheard. Don't feed that loss. Shift your focus now, not to what's wrong, but to what's possible. You're not a victim, bound by life's flaws. You're a stoic now. Your mindset shapes you. You've fed the cycle, grumbled when life stung. It felt like truth, but it's a shadow. Each complaint you voice, it dims your light. You lose your power. You lose your voice. You've seen the cost. A man always whines. His words drag down. No one stays near. His presence feels heavy. Respect slips through gripes. You felt this pain. When negativity drained you, someone's complaints wore thin. You pulled away. You wanted peace. Yet you mirror it. You vent without end, hoping it frees you. But it binds tighter. It steals your dignity. Think of that day. Your boss gave feedback. You said, always unfair. Your tone was sharp. You thought it justified, but eyes grew distant. They didn't respond. You felt the loss. That moment cost you a piece of trust. They don't confide now. They guard their thoughts. You're on the outside because you complained. You've known this trap. Griping feels like release, but it's a cage. It traps your potential. Epictetus saw it clear. Embody your philosophy. Complaints cloud your path. They keep you weak. You've sworn to rise, to reclaim your strength, but habits hold fast. They twist your focus. They make you small. You've lost too much. Respect isn't built on endless negativity. It's forged in clarity. You felt the weight of being dismissed, of being unseen. Don't feed that loss. Shift your mindset now, not to what's broken, but to what's possible. You've seen it work. A man stayed calm. This can be fixed. The room grew still. Respect grew in silence. He stood taller then, not because he won, but because he chose. You want that resolve. It's yours to take, but it starts here, with what you say, or choose to see. You failed before, grumbled when you shouldn't, felt the shame after. That bitter regret. Let it fuel you, not drag you down. You're not that man, not anymore, not now. You're a stoic now. Your focus defines you. Choose to rise above, not to sink in complaints. Negativity breaks you. Perspective makes you whole. You can break free. The urge to grumble, it grips you tight, but you're not weak. Pause when frustration rises. Ask, what can I control? Shift to solutions now, or accept, let go. Not with bitter words, but with quiet strength. You've seen the contrast. The complainer drains life. His gripes fill air. He seeks to vent, but loses all respect. The Stoic stands firm. He sees what's possible. His focus builds trust. His presence grows solid. You've met that man. His words lift others, not because he's perfect, but because he chooses. His resolve demands dignity. You want that power. It's yours to claim. Start now, this moment. When life feels heavy, when complaints tempt you, choose to reframe it. Say, this is my test. It's not easy. Anger burns you deep, but each clear thought, it forges your character. You've failed before, whined when you shouldn't, felt the regret after, that sour aftertaste. Let it drive you, not pull you back. You're not that man, not anymore, not now. You've sworn to rise, to reclaim your focus. Each time you pause, you build a bridge, not of negativity, but truth. They'll feel the shift, the way you stand, the way you choose. Perspective over complaints. You've seen it work. A colleague stayed steady. This can be solved. The room grew quiet. Respect grew in silence. He stood stronger then, not because he won, but because he rose. You want that resolve. It's within your reach, but it starts here, with what you see, or choose to ignore. You've lost too much. Trust is hard won, but easily broken. One bitter complaint. It's all it takes. You know this pain. You've lived its weight. Don't repeat the cycle. Break it right now. You want to lead, to stand unmoved. It starts with clarity, not clouded by gripes. You've felt the cost of being dismissed, of being unheard. Don't feed that loss. Choose what you control, or let it pass. Not out of weakness, but out of strength. You're not a shadow, drowning in complaints. You're a stoic now. Your mind is enough. Choose to rise now, not to fall again. Complaints break you. Solutions make you whole. Lesson 6. Being chronically late. You rush through doors. Clock ticks. You're late. Meeting started without you. Eyes glance, then ignore. You mutter an excuse. Traffic was a mess. It feels like enough, but it's not enough. You've done this before. Slipped in 10 minutes. Thought it's no big deal. Everyone's late sometimes, but you're always late. Each delay a habit. It carves a groove. You wear it daily. You think it's small, just a few minutes, but it speaks loud. It screams disrespect. You felt this sting. Someone kept you waiting. Your time felt worthless. Their apology rang hollow. That burned you then. Yet you repeat it. You steal their time, hoping they'll forgive. You've seen this man. He stumbles in late, always with a story. No one trusts him. His words lose weight. His presence grows faint. You've been this man. Thought, they'll get over. but they don't forget. They guard their plans. You want their respect, to hold real dignity. But lateness betrays you. It makes you small. Think of last week. A friend waited for you. You said, got held up. Your smile was weak. Their nod was cold. You felt the shift. That moment cost you a piece of trust. They don't rely now. They plan without you. You're on the outside because you were late. You've known this trap. Delay feels like freedom, but it's a chain. It binds your worth. You want to lead, to stand unmoved, but strength is time, kept with sacred care. You've seen it play out. A colleague always late. His team moved on. No one sought his voice. His delays stole power. You felt this cycle. Lateness builds distrust. It clouds your name. It steals your control. You've sworn to change, to value your word, but habits cling tight. They twist your plans. They dim your presence. You want to be seen, to command respect, but time is your judge. Each minute you waste, you've lost enough. Authority isn't given. It's earned through care. Each tardy step shows you don't value them. You've felt the sting of being dismissed, of being unseen. Don't feed that loss. Honor time now, not just your own, but theirs, always theirs. You've wasted their time, rushed in, breath heavy. Excuses spill too fast. It won't happen again, but it always does. Lateness is your mark. It stains your name. You think they forget, but they never do. Each delay builds walls. You've felt this pain. Waited for someone late. Your plans left hanging. Their sorry felt empty. It cut you deep, yet you mirror it. You break your word, hoping they'll overlook. But trust erodes slow. It crumbles in silence. You've seen the cost. A man always tardy. His team moves on. No one waits for him. His presence feels light. Respect slips through delays. You've been this man. Thought, it's just time. But time is trust. You break it daily. Think of that day. A meeting started early. You slipped in late. Heads turned, then ignored. You laughed it off. But it wasn't nothing. That moment cost you a piece of dignity. They don't count on you. They plan without you. You're on the outside because you didn't show. You've known this trap. Lateness feels like ease, but it's a weight. It drags you down. Seneca saw it clear. We waste time freely. 4. Delays steal your worth. They keep you weak. You've sworn to rise, to reclaim your control. But habits hold tight. They twist your plans. They dim your light. You've lost too much. Respect isn't handed out. It's earned through care. You've seen the contrast. The late man scrambles. His excuses fall flat. He seeks forgiveness, fails. His delays scream neglect. The Stoic arrives early. His time shows respect. His presence builds trust. You've met that man. His punctuality speaks loud. Not in words, but action. He's taken seriously. His dignity draws trust. You want that strength. It's yours to forge, but it starts here. With how you value time. You've failed before. Showed up too late. Felt eyes judge you. That quiet rejection, let it fuel you, not weigh you down. You're not that man. Not anymore. Not now. You're a Stoic now. Your time is sacred. Each minute you keep. It builds your worth. Don't steal their trust. Honor what's not yours. You felt the sting of being dismissed, of being unseen. Don't feed that loss. You can reclaim time. The urge to delay, it pulls you hard, but you're not weak. Plan your day now. Set your clock early. Leave room for life. It's not just minutes. It's your word kept. You've seen the contrast. The late man hurries. His apologies fall flat. He seeks grace, fails. His delays break trust. The Stoic stands ready. He honors every second. His punctuality builds respect. He commands the moment. You've met that man. His presence feels firm, not because he rushes, but because he cares. His time shows dignity. You want that power. It's yours to forge. Start now, this moment. When schedules press tight, when excuses tempt you, choose to be early. Arrive with calm strength. It's not about perfection. It's about your truth. You failed before, slipped in too late, felt the silent judgment, that sharp rejection. Let it drive you, not drag you down. You're not that man. Not anymore. Not now. You've sworn to rise, to reclaim your control. Each time you're prompt, you build a bridge, not of haste, but faith. They'll feel the shift, the way you arrive, the way you choose. Respect over neglect. You've seen it work. A colleague showed up 5 minutes ahead. The room took note. Respect grew in silence. He stood taller then, not because he spoke, but because he honored. You want that resolve. It's within your reach, but it starts here, with how you treat time. You've lost too much. Trust is hard won, but easily shattered. One late arrival, it's all it takes. You know this pain. You've lived its weight. Don't repeat the cycle. Break it right now. You want to lead, to stand unmoved. It starts with discipline, not stealing their time. You felt the cost of being dismissed, of being unreliable. Don't feed that loss. Honor every commitment, not just for them, but for your strength. You're not a shadow, chasing fleeting minutes. You're a stoic now. Your time is sacred. Choose to rise now, not to fall again. Lateness breaks trust. Punctuality makes you whole. Lesson 7. Playing the victim. You slump in shadow. Life strikes, you crumble. It's not my fault. The world's against you. Boss passed you over. Friends drifted away. You point at them. They did this to me. Your voice grows small. Each word a plea. You seek their pity. But pity isn't respect. You've done this before. Blamed fate. Blamed others. Life's unfair, you cry. It feels like truth, but it's a cage. You're trapped in weakness. You think it shields, but it exposes you. You felt this trap. A man always complains. Life's out to get me. His shoulders sag low. No one leans in. They tire of his weight. His presence fades fast. You've been this man. Thought, I'm the victim. It eased the pain, but pine grew heavier. You want to rise, to hold real dignity. But victimhood betrays you. It steals your power. Think of last month. A deal fell through. You said, they cheated me. Not, I could have prepared. It felt like release. But eyes grew cold. They saw you weak. That moment cost you a piece of trust. They don't rely now. They guard their faith. You're on the outside. Because you played victim, you've known this cycle. Blaming feels like justice, but it's a chain. It binds your soul. You've seen the cost. A colleague played victim. His woes filled air. No one sought his voice. His weakness pushed away. Respect slipped through pleas. You've felt this sting. When someone leaned heavy, their complaints drained you. You pulled away fast. That's what they do. When you play victim, you've sworn to change, to stand unmoved. But habits cling tight. They twist your story. They dim your light. You want to lead, to command respect. But victimhood is surrender, not a cry for help. You've lost too much. Strength isn't given. It's forged through truth. Each time you blame, you push trust away. You felt the weight of being dismissed, of being unseen. Don't feed that loss. Own your life now, not its unfairness, but its possibilities. You're not a pawn, pushed by life's whims. You're a stoic now. Your will defines you. You sink in shadow. Life strikes, you falter. Why always me? The world feels heavy. You point outward. They broke my path. Your voice trembles, seeking someone's pity. But pity fades fast. It leaves you empty. You've played this role. Blamed fate. Blamed them. It dulled the pain, but pain grew sharper. You've seen this man. He wears his woes. Life's unfair, he cries. His voice grows faint. No one stands near. They tire of weakness. Respect slips away. You've been this man. Thought, I'm not to blame. It felt like armor, but armor was glass. You want to rise, to hold true strength. But victimhood binds you. It steals your light. Think of that night. A friend let you down. You said, they always do. Not, I could have spoken. It felt like truth. But eyes grew distant. They saw you small. That moment cost you a piece of dignity. They don't trust now. They guard their hearts. You're left alone. Because you leaned weak. You've known this trap. Victimhood feels safe, but it's a cage. It locks your will. Marcus saw it clear. What stands becomes way. Blame blocks your path. It keeps you weak. You've sworn to stand, to reclaim your power. But habits hold tight. They twist your story. They dim your fire. You've lost too much. Respect isn't given. It's forged in courage. You've seen the contrast. The victim pleads loud. His woes push away. His pity fails. His weakness breaks trust. The stoic stands tall. He owns his life. His will builds respect. You've met that man. His presence feels solid. Not because he's spared, but because he fights. His resolve demands, oh no. You want that strength. It's yours to seize. Start now, this breath. When life feels unfair, when blame tempts you, choose to act, grow, ask, what's my part? It's not easy. Pain cuts you deep, but each bold step, it forges your soul. You've failed before, cried when you shouldn't, felt the shame after, that bitter regret. Let it fuel you, not drag you down. You're not that man, not anymore, not now. You're a stoic now. Your will is enough. Choose to rise now, not to fall again. Victimhood breaks you. Courage makes you whole. City lights flicker soft. A window frames the night. You sit in silence. The world hums outside, but you're still here, breathing, heavy with thought. Respect was lost once. Slipped through careless hands. You felt that pain. Eyes that turned away. Voices that grew cold. But now you see, the cracks you made, the habits that broke, they don't define you. Not anymore, not now. You've heard the truth. 7 traps lead bare. Each one a thief, stealing your dignity. But you're not trapped. Not if you choose to stand unmoved, to forge your path. The weight feels lighter. When you face it, when you own it, you've been here before. Angry, lost, betrayed, ready to react. But you stopped tonight. You chose to listen, to carve out strength. In this quiet moment, what habit holds you? Which one pulls hardest? Look at it now, not with shame, but with clear eyes. You're not alone. Others sit like you, staring into the dark, seeking the same control. You felt their gaze, the ones who judge, the ones who dismiss, but their power fades. When you reclaim yours, you don't need them, not their approval, not their respect. You need your truth, to stand as you, whole, steady, free. The night grows deeper. Your breath grows calm. You're stronger now, not loud, not showy, but solid, like stone. You've sworn to rise, to break the chains of gossip, of weakness, of blame, of neglect. Each step is yours, each choice your own. You've lost enough, no more to give. The stoic in you, it wakes, it stirs. What will you do? When dawn breaks tomorrow, will you let it slip or hold it tight? The mirror waits. It shows your face, not perfect, not flawless, but yours, always yours. You're not a shadow, not a fleeting spark. You're a stoic now. Your will is enough. If you need us, we're here, still here, silent, waiting. Write it down now, not for us, for you.